Welcome to Newstead Wood School, practice test 6, non-verbal. This is subtest 4. This is the code questions. Previous video, I've already covered questions 1 to 5, so this video should cover questions 6 to 12. Here we go. The technique I've taught my students is, you need to pick two letters that are the same. Let's go. BB. Look at this shape, they're all rectangles. So what? Right. Look at the circles. I bet it's where the circles are. Let's look at the left. 2. 2 is the same. It can't be the right side because there are 2 here. There are 3 there. At the moment, I don't really care what's on the front like this or what's on the back. Just a white circle. So BB, it could be 2 circles on the left. If we look at A, that is 3 circles. Which matches here. And C, that would be 1 circle. A should be our first letter. Chop them off. Bottom letter, FF. Well, if they're being really nice, and they are for this tough Newstead question, is the ones on the right. 3, 3, 3, F. E means 2. And D means 0. That might have been really easy to trick students because you're looking at D and you're a little bit confused. Well, there we go. D is just telling us there are no circles on the right. AF is the answer. Next, question 7. R. What's in common? Look at the squares. Nope. 2 bold, 1 bold. Nope. Look at the arrows, direction going down and going across. But look closer. It's the same type of arrow. RR is just your normal one. Look at S, it's a squished. It's a squished arrow. There we go. So S should be the first letter. Look at T just to make sure it's just your super thin arrow next. So S should be our first letter. We reduce the choices. Next. Bottom letter, UU. What's in common? We've looked at the arrows. What else to look at? The blocks. 2 bold. 2 bold. That's 1 bold. Here, V. SV. Tick. You can make sure. Look at W. That'll be 2 bold here. SV is the answer. Next. Question 8. We are 2 minutes in. Let's hurry up. N. What's in common? Count the lines, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at this. M. 1, 2, 3. L. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Normal reason. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. L is the first letter. Get rid. Bottom letter. P. What's in common? Well, it can't just be the lines. Is it the lengths of the lines? Nope. It is how many times they cross, I hope. PP, yep, twice. Write it underneath. 1, 2, 3. Here, 3 times it cross. Look for the one that is 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that's a bit faster. You find the feature, then you observe it, you spot it on this one, then you refer back to our choices, and we're good. They only cross once. 3. This one. R. Tick. Question 9 and 10. Here we go. BB. What could this mean? You see, when I first looked at this, I thought it was the diagonals that are the same. That might be a bit too tricky. And Newstead, they're just deliberately being really tricky. You see the top letter. What could it possibly mean? The bottom row. Had to check the mark scheme just to make sure. So even I'm learning with these really tricky questions. We look at BB. Circles are the same on the bottom row. Okay, well, so what, William? So what? Well, let's check this one. Down, down. Okay. Down, down. So our top letter is the bottom row. Okay, well, let's make sure for the other dude. That one. Across and down is that. Okay? Let's get rid of our choices. FF. Well, it better be the top row. So easy to get this wrong. You look at this, it's so easy to get a headache. Top row. Colour this dude in. Down across. Find it, mate. Find it. Down. Oops. Down. If the mouse will even work. Down and across. Down and across. It'll be your bottom letter, D. You are joking. That's a fantastic question. Really tricky. Top letter means the bottom row. Bottom letter means the top row. If you're having trouble just even looking at this question, what's a good exam tip? Strategic skipping. What does that mean? You know a question will take you a long time. It is okay to admit that. You skip. Do questions 10, 11, 12, and then you come back when you have time. Very important to do almost all the questions. Then you come back if there's time. Next. Question 10. R. Well, what's the same? Top triangle? Nope. Middle? Nope. Not even the same design. Bottom triangle? Yeah. It's like the, very similar to question 9. Top letter is the bottom shape. Our arrow is going that way. That way. Here, T. Make sure with that one, arrow going up is a different letter, S. Bottom letter, U, V, W, X. I always love it when there's a feature that's different. Just forces you to think, quickly glance at all these shapes. There must be a part which is different. You guys might be thinking, yeah, it's the top shape. It's not going to be this easy this time around because you've got some middle arrow to look at. And just to make sure, look at this. These two. They're both going up. But if you look at this, U and V, they're different. So it can't be that. Look at the middle row. Look at the arrows. Across, down, across, up. Across, to the right, to the right. To the right, here. W. There we go. Tick. 2 more questions, we're done. 7 minutes in, not too bad. Question 11 and 12, job done. Here we go. Now I checked the mark scheme for this one. I think I worked it out, but it was a bit lucky I still got the answer. Just making sure. Here we go. H, what on earth is in common? I'm going to give you this one because this is just silly. Look at the colours. Well, some of them have 3 ovals. Some have 4. And then you're thinking, well, how do I break this down? That's 3, that's 4. Here, let's go with the colours, and then you might be thinking, well, which colour? Well, maybe the outer one. H, both black. Well, that's black. And then you're thinking, well, that's a different thick. It's a different type of thickness, even though they're both the same outer colour, both black. But here's white. Now we're not sure. So, maybe they compare 2 colours at the same time. That was a tricky one for me. Look at the outer 2, black, white. Okay, well, so what, William? Look, black, white. So maybe H means black, white in that style. Okay. So here, you look at G. Well, that is black, white, but can you see it's like that type of thickness? So it's not just the colour, but the thickness and the thinness of it. All right, so G. Boom. Is that the answer? I think so. Yeah, that was weird. Number 11. Right. Well, I'll work out the bottom letter, then change my mind if need be. KLMN. Well, it's the colours of the inner 2, because they're all different. Look, black, white, white, black, black, white, white, white. Inner 2, white, white. Here, N. There we go. One of the hardest ones I've seen, because even I found it a bit tough to break it down, like which parts to look at. One more question, we're done. Question 12, one more, and then you deserve a break. We're 9 minutes in. Let's hurry up. Look at the colours. The pattern? Black, white, 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 black, black, white, white, black, white. Different. Triangles, different. Little line here, same direction. So it's that way. Okay, well, let's make sure. Well, S is this way, and then T will be that way. Good. Good. T is the first letter. Now, bottom letter, my favorite feature. They are all different. U, V, W, X. What are we saying? The triangles, maybe? Well, no, because triangles going that way. If they were the same letter, VV, no, they're not VW, so it must be a different feature. It might be the layout of the white and black circles. The layout, why? Because it's got to be something all different. They've all got 5 circles, I think, so the exact layout. Look, 2 blacks there. Black, there we go. V, V. It's just a layout of the entire sequence. So, can you see one tricky thing they've done? Maybe the earlier questions with these codes were a bit trickier, but towards the end, I felt they were easier than the earlier ones. So, very important technique. You must just flick through. Just flick. Going to the next page, questions 1 to 12, get a feeling for the kind of questions you'll see, and already you feel a little bit more confident. Then you've got to work it out. Maybe some of the questions nearer the end are easier. I wonder if that's something the examiners are doing. Maybe they've been doing it a long time. They put easier ones near the end. So look out for that. We're 11 minutes in. Thank you so much for watching my normal way to end these videos. Top left corner will actually be questions 1 to 5 for these code questions in Newstead test 6, just in case you missed it. That'll be in the top left, and then bottom left will be another useful 11 plus video. Keep learning on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. You deserve a break. It is 1 a.m. exactly. 0100 1 a.m. on 10th of September 2024. It's a Tuesday. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.